A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Razorbacks will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go to work first. And here comes the junior running back. He's coming off a 150-yard, 4-touchdown performance in their victory. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands. It's Haas. Crosses the 45 out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete to the left. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Lacey. Here's a little room. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. K.J. Jackson, he's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. run inside. It's Smith. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Trying to get behind the defense. Upstairs, he's got it.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. 3rd down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
Finds his big tight end. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Lacey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, and Manning was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. This offense has it with really good field position. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Got enough space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Rebels offense is back on the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on third down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Stopped short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Give to the running back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Inside. It's Lacey. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Tom.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like,
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking to pass. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Lacey. Across the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking down the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Jackson will throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Absolutely perfect. And they've regained the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Gets open down the middle. And he's still running after the move. All by himself down the middle. And he scores! Touchdown, Arkansas!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Plucks it out of the air. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rebels right after the huge play through the air back to the line. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. That pass is incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Smith. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Line getting set on second down. Tight end now in motion. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
3rd and 3. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Complete to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Razorbacks are flying down the field. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now on the counter. Could be an alley. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll go to the counter. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the middle. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
Snowed under by the defense. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Finds his tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. He's got his man across the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
The Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. From the red zone, it's Russell. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's second and long. Motion from the back. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. What a job to lay out and make the catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get down in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see it.
And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Third down coming up after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt hits ground at the 2. Goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside. It's Lacey. Maybe a crease. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. Once he got some room, it was over.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Nice catch for the 2-point conversion. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey, guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, this offense has been a big storyline here today. We did not expect them to be so proficient against one of the top defenses in the country, but here we are. A big blowout. They have the ball and the lead. Coaches keep talking to the players about finishing strong. We'll see if they're able to keep up that momentum here today and get the upset. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll throw it. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give and tick, 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 tick. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Rebels offense is back on the field. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires it down the seam. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it left. That's reeled in. It's Haas. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That'll be enough to move the chains, and it'll also take us to the 2-minute timeout. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though...
Makes the grab in their space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Rushes on him. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite